Hello guys, I'm back with another science fiction update. I'd switch it up. As you can see here, I'm using my CED edition of Star Wars as a backdrop, and the main reason for that is I finally picked up the Star Wars Complete Saga on Blu-Ray. Got this used. There's a story behind that, but I won't get into it. The main reason why I got this was because I wanted to see and own the deleted scenes for the original trilogy. But I'm also kind of pissed at Lucasfilm for not releasing this stuff with the original box set in 2004. You know, or even the set they released it a couple of years later with the original movies uncut. It's just a shame that they've held off on that. I think it's also ironic too that it has the subtitle The Complete Saga, because with the new Star Wars movies coming out, we'll never have a Complete Saga edition on any format, I think, because Disney is going to want to milk that $4 billion for all, investment for all it's worth. So, Star Wars Complete Saga for now. Next, we have Avatar, and I kind of think this is kind of fitting because I think James Cameron has become more and more like George Lucas as time goes on in terms of filmmaking. He's become more concerned with the technical aspects of what they could put on film as opposed to storytelling. But hopefully when they make the sequels to Avatar, they'll be more story-based, and maybe they can get away from being derivative like this movie was. I still enjoyed it, though. Right. Next, we have I Come in Peace. I wanted this one for a long time. I remember when this played in the theaters back in the day. This movie stars Dolph Lundgren, as you all know. Been wanting to get this one for a bit. It's been out since the summer, but I haven't been able to get it. It was always sold out. So what I usually do is I check HMV online, and as soon as something's in stock, I rush down there and get it. There's the back. I really wish that Scream Factory had put a slip cover on this, especially since it's got dual artwork. And this is the Dark Angel artwork, which is what it was known in Europe. Looking forward to watching this one again. And this is the last Blu-ray for this update. And this is the Wolverine. The main reason why I have this movie was because my wife had given me a gift card, and I like the black case on this. I'm not a really big fan of the first Wolverine movie. In fact, I don't really like it that much at all. I think it's the weakest X-Men film, even considering X-Men Last Stand. This release kind of reminds me a bit of the Prometheus release from a couple years ago. Like, there's 4 discs in here. The digital copy. If anybody wants the digital copy, just give me a PM. You can have it. I don't use it. The one thing I don't like about this release is that they're pretty much forcing people to buy this if you want to have the extended cut of the movie. And I've watched it, and I did enjoy this film a bit. I thought it was pretty good, and this probably should have been the first Wolverine movie. But the first people to buy this edition just to have the extended cut wasn't really fair. Right. Next we have Pacific Rim, and the reason why I have this on DVD is I didn't think I was going to enjoy this movie that much, so I didn't want to spend the money for the Blu-ray. But now I'm kind of wishing that I had gotten a Blu-ray, But I did enjoy the film. It's not my favorite Guillermo del Toro movie, but I liked it a fair bit. Especially the one scene, the flashback with the Japanese girl. There was an attack in Japan. It was a really cool sequence. So maybe if I can get that for a good price, I might upgrade. Right. Next, we have Battle of the Planets. I used to watch this show all the time back when I was a kid. It kind of reminded me like a bit of Speed Racer and stuff like that. I actually watched this even before Voltron, so I'm looking forward to watching this again. I picked this up for $2 today at GameCycle. It was Cash Converters. I was really surprised to see this there. I was looking through the kids' DVDs, and it was right there, so I scooped it up. I know it's worth more than the $2 that I paid for it. I'll even open it up. I think there's a couple more characters on the inside disc. And there they are. Alright. This next pickup is also TV based. And it's Doctor Who, the complete third series. I used to be a really big fan of Doctor Who back when I was young, especially the older stuff from the 60s to the 80s. And then for some reason, I just didn't watch the new show. And then Space Channel over the last couple of years has been really diligent about showing the newer stuff like every weekend. So I started catching up on stuff, and I wanted to own one of the seasons for Doctor Who. It's funny because when I started to get back into it, David Tennant, who's right there, is was the 11th Doctor or whatever, or the 10th Doctor. He was already gone, and Matt Smith was Doctor Who, and I was like, I didn't really like him that much, and I started to get back into him, and now he's done. But I'm looking forward to watching this. I was going to originally open this up, but I think I'm running out of time here. I think this battery is going to die. All right. Next, we have Cyclone with Heather Thomas, and Jeffrey Combs is also in this. This is such a weird movie because it's kind of like, it reminds me a bit of like those movies where like this vehicle has special powers or something like that, or it's like souped up or something, and this is a motorcycle that's souped up, but it's really the helmet that the driver wears shoots lasers. This movie was a lot of fun, and it's very cheesy. I think that's one of the villain in it, a female villain. There's two of them there. This film is the weirdest thing I've ever seen. It's like the opening shot. It's like these two. Heather Thomas is working out, and it's like centered right on her chest and stuff like that. And then the two girls are talking, and in the background, there's like a full frontal nudity going on in a woman's shower, which makes no sense. And they put the tightest jeans on her in this movie. It's total camel toe all the way through. But still a lot of fun. Let's go on to the next one. Alright. We have the Sci-Fi movie marathon. This is from Shout Factory. The main reason why I got this was because I wanted to see America 3000. But what surprised me was the film that I liked the most in this, enjoyed the most, was Eliminators. And then it would be Arena, the American 3000, and then Time Guardian, which I didn't really enjoy at all, really. But The Eliminators is an Empire Pictures movie from the mid '80s, and it's just one of those movies where you can just tell they just looked at what props they had and said, "Well, this is what we're doing. Write this into the script," because there's time travel stuff going on. So there's like Roman soldiers and 1940s airplanes, and it's really weird. And then the cyborg guy, he kind of talks like RoboCop, which I think is interesting since this movie came out before RoboCop. So you can see here's a 2-disc set, and as with all the Shell Factory stuff, they always put pictures behind the discs, even if they don't have alternate artwork. There we go. Yeah, this is going for really cheap right now at HMV, like under $8, which I wish I had waited because I paid the $10 for it when they had it in stock the first time around. Right, next up, this is a Polish movie, and I can't read what it says there, but that says Sex Mission, like in English. And this movie is about two guys that get put in extended animation. I don't think I even said that right, but who cares? And they wake up in the year 2044, and they find out that the last two guys left, and everybody else is female. I guess this is supposed to be like a science fiction comedy thing, and my guess is the women don't like the fact that that men used to rule the world, so they're kind of like after them after they initially thaw them out. Supposedly, I was reading a review for this on IMDb, and I guess there's like a fair bit of nudity in this, but I don't know, I haven't got a chance to watch this yet, but I will be checking this one out soon. It has English subtitles on it. Actually, there, I even know that it's Sex Mission right there. Whatever. Alright. Next up, we have The Puppet Masters. This movie is very similar to Invasion of the Body Snatchers, but I guess this one was a book first, even before Invasion of the Body Snatchers. It was funny because I remember back when I was watching The Faculty, they referenced both movies in there, and they were saying how Invasion of the Body Snatchers, even though it came out first as the movie, but The Puppet Masters existed before that. And this one they're kind of like parasite leech looking things that stick on the body, and then they control you that way. I don't know. I'm looking forward to watching this one again. And then my last pickup for this update is Scanner Cop. It's been a long time since I've seen this movie. This is one of the spin-offs from the Scanner movies. They had the first 2 Scanner sequels, and then they had like 2 Scanner Cop movies. So this is a Canadian release. I don't know how rare it is, but I think you can get this. It doesn't cost very much money on Amazon. I think like $5 or something. So I'm looking forward to watching this. Alright guys, that's my update. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you all later.